Protecting our forests are really important for absorbing and storing a huge amount of carbon. It's important that we don't overlook preserving the carbon sinks that we already have. Avoided deforestation projects can be of two types. Avoided planned deforestation aims to decrease deforestation that were planned for a specific area. For example, in the Brazilian Amazon, a landowner can deforest by law 20% of its property. So if project proponents can provide evidence that that piece of land would have been deforested if the project was not to occur, then they can claim credits for this area.
And in unplanned deforestation, it usually is other types of drivers of deforestation, such as the clearing of land for agriculture or cattle ranching. Project activities essentially are providing a payment to protect the forest and also provide typically a certain number of co-benefits to communities in the area or in the form of alternative income generating activities that essentially take away that pressure to cut down the forest to produce revenue or sustain livelihoods.
Critics argue that it's very hard to prove that a project is truly additional, meaning it wouldn't have occurred in the absence of offset initiatives. Overcrediting is the other concern. Carbon projects claiming more credits than the emissions they are actually preventing.
Really, the only way to get a credible improvement in quality is to have independent ratings. We use our own independent metrics to assess the additionality of the project. We also have the combination of satellite imagery and over 5,000 biomass field plots that give us additional insight into the dynamics of deforestation and land use change. We look at the surrounding landscape and the baseline scenario that the projects assume.
The purpose of the dynamic baselines approach is to construct an appropriate counterfactual, that is, what would have happened had the project not occurred. We use a combination of machine learning and statistical matching techniques to construct the counterfactual baseline and compare that to the project's intervention.
That's a dynamic way of assessing the baseline of the project. We think that that gives you a more accurate picture of what the likely deforestation would have been. For this space to really move forward, we have to see an improvement, a credible improvement in quality. The role of BeZero carbon is particularly important.
Ratings allow carbon market participants to make informative decisions about the quality and efficacy of the carbon credits being sold in the market.